Scene 1, Classroom Chaos, 000030, narrator. In the heart of bustling Sunnyvale Elementary lived three best friends, Toby, Mia, and Ben. They were known for their curiosity and their knack for finding adventure in the most unexpected places. They were inseparable, always ready for an adventure. Whether it was exploring the playground or solving mysteries in the schoolyard, they did everything together. One Tuesday morning, their classroom was buzzing with excitement. The air was filled with chatter and laughter, but something was different that day. Mr. Snuggles, the class hamster, had escaped. The little critter had somehow managed to open his cage and was now nowhere to be found. Scene 2, the chase begins, 03100. Toby, I saw him! He scurried under Mrs. Higgins' desk. The classroom erupted into chaos as everyone started looking for Mr. Snuggles. Desks were moved and books were scattered as the search began. Narrator, the chase was on. Toby, with his boundless energy, took the lead, followed closely by Mia, who was scanning the room for clues, and Ben, who was carefully calling out Hammy's name. Toby, with his boundless energy, took the lead, followed closely by Mia, who was scanning the room for clues, and Ben, who was carefully calling out Hammy's name. They were determined to find their furry friend. Mia, he's heading towards the library. I saw a trail of sunflower seeds. The trio followed the trail of sunflower seeds, which led them straight to the library. The seeds were scattered like breadcrumbs, guiding them to their destination. Scene 3, Library Labyrinth, 100200. Narrator. The library was a maze of towering bookshelves and quiet corners. It was the perfect place for a small hamster to hide. Hammy, being a tiny creature, had plenty of places to hide. The children knew they had to be clever to find him. Ben, Hammy, where are you? Please come out. The library was so quiet that Ben's voice echoed through the aisles. Narrator. Mia, with her sharp eyes, noticed a small tunnel formed by some fallen books. It was just the right size for a hamster. It was Hammy's secret hideout. The children were thrilled to have found a clue. Mia, look! He's in there! She pointed excitedly at the small tunnel. Scene 4, Operation Hamster Rescue, 200330. Narrator. They carefully moved the books, creating a larger opening. They had to be gentle to avoid scaring Hammy. Hammy, startled by the sudden light, darted out, only to find himself surrounded by his friends. Toby, gotcha! He exclaimed triumphantly. Narrator. But Hammy, being the adventurous hamster he was, had other plans. He wiggled out of Toby's hands and made a dash for the librarian's desk. He wiggled out of Toby's hands and made a dash for the librarian's desk. The children were amazed at how quick and clever Hammy was. Scene 5, the grand finale, 33500. Narrator. Hammy climbed onto the librarian's keyboard and started typing gibberish. The sight was both hilarious and adorable. The librarian, Mrs. Peterson, chuckled at the sight. She had never seen anything like it before. Mrs. Peterson? Well, look who's decided to write a novel, she said with a smile, making the children laugh. Narrator. With Mrs. Peterson's help, they gently coaxed Hammy into his cage. The little adventurer was finally safe. The classroom erupted in cheers. They had saved Mr. Snuggles. The sense of accomplishment was palpable. They had saved Mr. Snuggles. The children felt like heroes, and their bond grew even stronger. Narrator. From that day on, Hammy's adventures became legendary, and Toby, Mia, and Ben were known as the Hamster Heroes of Sunnyvale Elementary. Their story was told and retold, becoming a cherished memory for everyone. And they all lived happily ever after, or at least until the next great escape, the end.